Happy April 2nd. Happy April 2nd to you all. I just, not long, but I just saw something that kind of startled me. I couldn't believe it. Why, why does 5 and below have cowgirl boots? Now, if anybody know me, you know I love cowboy boots, and I love cowboy hats. I love them. I love them. I love them. I got a bunch of hats. I don't really wear much, but I do love them. The cowboy hats or cowgirl hats, cowgirl boots. So I'm looking on Facebook and I see that 5 and below has some cowgirl boots, and they got my size, right? Now I know them boots are probably rubber, but I'm about tempted to purchase them because it's hard for me to find my size in cowgirl boots. If that makes sense to any of your big feet people, because I got some big feet. And so I might just give it a try. And then another thing, I want to ask y'all, am I a hater because have y'all noticed there's a lot of love bugs around lately? Now, I haven't seen them love bugs around too much in the past. I hadn't paid attention to them other than, this year. So I see a lot of them red love bugs and them red love bugs. When I see them together, because they connect, when I see them together, I fan them off or I kick them down or something like that. Do that make me a hater? I just want to know, am I a hater? Because I be fanning off the love bugs when they together. Y'all know what I mean when they together. I don't want to be a hater, but I think that makes me a hater because I be fanning off the love bugs. Okay? I need to get a life. That's what y'all say. Oh, I got a fabulous life. A fabulous life. I'm on the road right now, hands-free as y'all see. I want to make sure we understand that because I do believe in traveling safely. So if I don't look at you, don't worry about it. I'm watching the road. I'm watching the road. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Speak to me. Don't just come on my page and leave me. Speak to me. Talk to me, baby. Talk to me. Say something. Say something. Say hello, love. How you doing, girl? Look, I'm just talking story to y'all right now. I'm trying to go pick up the one that I love, and that would be my baby. See, I got a big baby, I got a little baby, I got a baby, and I got a baby. I got 2 boys. If y'all don't know, hey, if y'all don't know, I got 2 sons, and they're both my babies. And you should see their faces when I talk to one and say, I got to go check on my baby. Come on, what y'all going to do? I got to go check on my baby. Hurry up, sir, ma'am. Look at this. Y'all going to get me. Y'all hold on, because we got some craziness going on. Hold on, sir. Okay, we ready. Yeah, so I tell one I gotta go check on my baby, and they look at me like I'm crazy because I call both of them my baby. My children are 11 years apart, so they're both my baby, and rightfully so because I had plenty of time to give to both of them because they're so far apart. So when the baby boy was born, the oldest didn't want any parts of me because he was 11 years old, And so I didn't have to give him much of my time, but the baby boy, was able to get all my time. Now, before the baby boy got here, the 11-year-old had my undivided attention. So it kind of works out. So for those of you who have a baby later on in life, trust me, it's going to work out for you. I promise you, it's going to work out for you. And, I did want to I had to have 2 kids because I only wanted one. If I had to have 2 kids, I would have preferred to have them back to back. But, God didn't see it that way. He knew me. He knew me. He knew me. So, he gave them to me the way I wanted to have them, the way I needed to have them. And then I wanted a girl, right? And I kind of was like, when I got pregnant with my second son, I was like, Lord, why you ain't give me a girl, And then I had to remember, you know what? He don't give you more than you can bear. I probably couldn't bear a girl. Because I know I was something as a young lady, a young child, a young girl. So I can't even imagine having to raise me. And my mom was not a joke. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Anybody knew my mom knew that my mom would put foot up hind parts. She did not play with us. And even though she didn't play with us, I was still bad. Do you hear me? I was still bad. I was still what they like to call now mischievous. I was bad. I knew I was going to get in trouble for stuff, and I still did it. I knew I was going to get in trouble for staying out late, for sneaking out the house. I still did it. I knew I was going to get in trouble for messing with her private stash. I still did it. Because I was like, whatever I'm going to get in trouble for, baby, I'm going to do enough to get in trouble for it. And that was my mentality. I was bad. And you know what? I didn't realize that I was the problem child until I got grown, till 2017. I didn't even know. At my grandmama's funeral is when I realized that I was the problem child. I thought I was the good girl. And you know, every family has that special kid that you have to give extra attention to. You have to keep them close to you. You got to continue to give them advice and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Who the heck knew it was me? I didn't know it was me. That's what they thought. Like my grandmama, I did not know my grandmama thought I was the special kid. And that's something until her funeral. Then I realized that, hold up, she was talking about me and only me. You know, when my sisters got up there and talked about my grandma and they telling about how my grandma said that they can't tell me nothing. I was this and I was that. Like I was super hard headed. Ooh, y'all, that thing hurt me to my heart to find out that I was the problem child. That I was the one that needed the most attention. That I was the smart one. I was the smart one. But yet I was the problem child. So, you know, I don't believe that. I don't receive that, guys. I don't receive that I was the most mischievous one in the family. But I ain't gonna lie though, I did what it is that I wanted to do. I didn't let nothing stop me from doing what I wanted to do. And that could be a good thing and that could be a bad thing. It can be, I guess, a curse or what you say, a blessing for some. But I was hard headed. I know I was. And I used to get whippings and stuff like that, and I ain't, ashamed to tell it because honestly, I needed them. Now, I'm not talking about what we doing in 2024. I'm talking about what we did back in the day. I used to get my tail towed out the frame because my mama didn't play, like I told y'all. Shoot, my friends come on the porch, they be like, "Love, you know you better not get off this porch because your mama gonna kill you." And yes, she was. Yes, she was. I remember when I was little, right out here in KP, what y'all call KP, we called it Academy Park then. Right out here, I called myself gonna run from my mama. And if anybody knew me when I was a little girl, I was kind of chubby. I was chubby, so y'all, I can't turn that way. I was chubby, so I didn't realize that I didn't even know my mom was a track star. That's the first thing I didn't know, that she ran track in school. And so I called myself go run, and I'm running towards the Belos, y'all. And I was on LA, and anybody knew about KP knew where the Belos was. So I'm going to run to the Belos on Elliott Avenue. And so I take off running because I'm about to get killed because I done something I ain't had no business doing. And that thing I know, it seemed like mama took like 3, maybe 4 steps, and she was on my back. And I couldn't even realize that I was getting a whipping because I couldn't understand how she got to me so fast. Until I found out after that my mama was one of the fastest runners in Brighton. Because they used to live out Brighton. My mom was one of the fastest things out in Brighton. I had no idea that my mama was a track star. Come on, y'all. So I knew I couldn't outrun her. I knew I couldn't outrun her tail. So one day when I was in high school, I said, I'm going to fight back because I'm tired of her hitting me. Because I'm telling y'all, I did something all the way through high school. I was always doing something. So I was in high school, and I had to be in the 10th grade, maybe the 10th or the 11th grade. What they say? I can't answer what you say. What you say? What? I can't see what you're saying. Wait a minute. Let me see right quick. Y'all gonna give me a second. I couldn't. No, I could not run her. And yes, I was hard headed, just like you. We didn't even know we were sisters, but we had ways just alike. Both of us was hard headed, and you probably couldn't run either. But anyways, I had to be in the 10th grade, and so my mom, I said the next time she hit me, it's on, right? It was gonna be on. I was done. I was tired of getting hit. I had been getting hit all my life. I was tired of getting hit. And so I said, the next time she hit me. So, baby, she hit my tail one time. I'll never forget, I was standing in the hallway, and Mommy was getting ready to go out. She was going out to, I know where she was going, but I ain't going to tell y'all, but she was going out to have her some fun. And so I was standing in the hallway. My sister was standing by the door because she always walked Mama to the door. And so Mama went to hit me, and I swung. Mama ducked, came up with that 1-2, pow. And then when I'm like shook because I done got the 1-2, and Mama takes her coat off and said, "Oh, you want to fight?" So the 1-2 won't enough. She won't finish with me with the 1-2. She was ready to go. She was going in. So the 1-2, she took the coat off. I'm recovering from the 1-2. Next thing I know, it was 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh my God, they was coming from everywhere. And I couldn't fight my mama. You know, I couldn't punch her back. What am I supposed to do? Sit there and try? Man, I thought the little swing was gonna work. Baby, I got towed up that night, baby. Then she, got herself together, gathered her things, and she went on out. So my sister was like, "Love, why you trying to fight Mama?" Right? That was the second time my sister stood by and watched me get beat up by Mama. That was the second time. The first time, I was getting ready to go dance because I was in the dance group. And I was at Craddock High School in the dance group. And I said something smart because my mom had this boyfriend I didn't like. So I said something smart about him, and I got slapped in the face. Now that one, that slap is recorded. Well, the picture, the after the slap was recorded. That picture that y'all see me sharing, where my mama standing there in front of me and my sister on the other side, that was right after I got slapped. So that's why every time I post that picture, my sister be like, I see you post that picture, when you got slapped. But that was the after the slap picture. And I mean, I had to go to school with her handprint on my face because that's how hard Mama used to slap. Because she would leave her handprint on your face. So that was the first time. The second time was when I swung on her at the house. And the third time, baby, it was a third time. I was determined to prove that she wasn't going to be putting her hands on me. The third time, I had a baby. I had just had my house built. I just knew, I was in the Army then. And I could actually fight, okay? I ain't lose no fights in the military. I ain't lose, all the little bugle sticks and all that hand-to-hand combat. Oh, no, I didn't lose none of those fights, baby. But let me tell you, I figured it was time to show her that, her putting her hands on me and being able to beat me, it was over. It was that day. On that day, we were done. You're going to put your hands on me. So we was at my house. I'm talking all kinds of trash to my mama, right? You know what I'm saying? And then this time we were playing. And I was like, we were playing at first. So I'm talking all kinds of trash to mama. Mama, I ain't that little girl you beat up. And when I was in the 2nd grade. No, it ain't gonna happen no more. Ain't gonna happen no more. So mama's like, all right, don't let me embarrass you. Don't make me embarrass you. I was like, you can't embarrass me. Let's go outside. I said, let's go outside. I told my mama, let's go outside. Y'all, we went outside in my front yard of my brand new house that I had built from the ground up. I never lie. I had my little baby. He had to be no more than 2 or 3. And we goes outside. We get to tussling, right? Now, I wasn't this size, y'all. I was little. I was like a size 6, maybe 132 pounds. That was my highest at that time. So we outside wrestling. Me and mama wrestling. Next thing I know, my mama swooped me up, whoop, boom, and slammed me in my front yard. Oh, my God. That was the last time I ever got smart with my mama. I was like, that's it. That's it. I will not go through this again. Slammed me, y'all. I mean, slammed me in my front yard. I wasn't ready for it. And I was, of course I wasn't expecting that. But that's what happened. And then what she did was, she was gloating, she was like, yeah, right in your yard, in your house, in your front yard. Yeah, I told you not to mess with me. I told you don't play with me. Oh, she had bragging rights for days. And here come my sister. Love, why you keep trying, mama? Why you keep doing it? I left her alone after that. And I ain't ashamed to say it because that's my mama. She the one taught me how to fight. And so that, taught me a lesson. You never teach everything you know. You never teach everything. Oh, thank you for the stars. You never teach everything you know. Ever. Because she didn't teach me how to swoop me up and slam me like she did. And I was like, I had to be about 24. No. Yeah, I was about 23, 24 years old. And my mom slammed me in my front yard. Y'all, that lady that, everybody loves her, that's a fighting woman. I ain't even gonna lie. I learned the hard way because I kept trying her. But my mama was a fighting woman. Do you hear me? And she did teach us how to fight when we were younger. And my sister was right. At her party, she had a punching bag that she would hang from the tree in our yard, in the backyard, and we would have to box. We would go back there, and she would teach us how to box. Yes, she did. And she also taught us how to use a gun, a weapon. But I thought she was teaching me everything. But my mama wasn't teaching me everything. My mama was not teaching me everything. My mama tore my tail up so much in my life. But after I got slammed at 23 years old, I just left her alone, y'all. I left her alone. My mama ain't never got to worry about having no senior abuse or anything like that. Because I don't know what she might surprise me with, because that was a fighting woman. Y'all just don't know. And if y'all know my mom, y'all know she still get along real good at 70 years old. She's still, dancing with the dance group at church and all that stuff. So I wouldn't try her at 70. I wouldn't try her no more. But that's my little story about how I was growing up. Thank God for changing me, for redemption and just making me to a better person. Because I gave my mama pure H-E-double-L, but she was time enough for us, sister. She was time enough for me. And I love my mama, and I'm glad she raised me the way she raised me, because I would have been a mess in these streets had not she stayed on me. All right? Remember, God loves you. I love you. Make sure you love yourself and go on and love someone else. We shall meet again. May you be tremendously blessed. And listen, children, do not start trying to fight your parents. Don't do it. I'm warning you, don't do it.